What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal, and today the Snowman Rescue Operation is on. So it's a dungeon event, my favorite event. Why? Because we get a whole lot of riftstones. Now, riftstones aren't the most amazing thing to get. It's not the material that everyone is that sought after as much, because now you could actually get it from World Boss if you want to go ahead and spend everything there instead of trying to get a promotion ticket or whatever new artifact is up. So for me right now, I'm kind of done with the promotion tickets, but I kind of still want them. And because 15-star artifacts are up, I kind of need the rift stones. So it's really always a back and forth thing. So it's great that this event came along. Every time this event comes along, I always just look at my rift stones and I'm like at 100k. It's insane how crazy the rift stones are for this event. And I want to go ahead and upgrade all of these new units. So once I get that done, everything's going to be good. Ideally, everything will be at 8-star by the time this event ends. And of course, with a new dungeon event, always comes the relaunch of the previous event artifacts and the new event. Now, of course, all of this in the Yeti's Cave and whatever other dungeon they're calling the artifact dungeon, all of it is easy. You're not going to find any problem defeating any of those stages, which I'm like super grateful for. But at this point, the event does feel a little repetitive, and I wouldn't mind if they added an extreme version where they drop twice the amount of artifacts. So they already buffed the regular artifact dungeons to give you 15 per clear, and you always have 5 clears a day, so you just do 15 times 5, and that's how many you can get per artifact. Here, the tickets are worth a lot less because you only get 10 per clear, and there's only 3 clears per the node or per stages that you have. So you always get a max of 30. Usually they're in 3 spots. They're usually 1 in the easy mode and 2 in the hard. So you pretty much farm about 90 every single time, and that's just not that much. So always look at how much you can get. Now, the recommendation are for how you're going to spend the little Christmas present thingamajogs. So for that, I always go on whichever one I'm trying to get more of. So for me right now, the thing that you have to focus on is a specific unit. For me, the best unit would be the penguin, the guy all the way in the bottom. But since I kind of want to main that new regular army holiday troop, I'm actually going to go ahead and clear everything on the first stage first. Before, I used to try to clear or use up 200 of those whatever material, supplies, whatever they are, in each one of those stages. That way I get the rewards, and those rewards do include like 50 artifacts once you hit like 200, I believe. So I always felt like I netted more when I hit 200, but I'd actually much rather spend more gems than usual. So I'm up to spending 800 gems per event. The thing is, currently, if you're at where I'm at in the game, you are trying to level up your artifacts, which costs 1,500 gems every single time you're trying to level up an artifact to, I think I'm at the max level for artifacts, so level 20, right? I can't sacrifice gems to refresh them. So it's a decision of, do I want to level up slower and not upgrade my artifacts, or like, you know, do I want to get these new event exclusive artifacts that do come back, but it will take some time. Now, I didn't do the math or anything, but I'm almost 100% sure that going for the leveling up of warbooks is better than getting these new artifacts. That being said, it's not like you're not going to get the new artifacts. You just won't have as much. So maybe you'll be 1 star below, which is what, maybe like 1,000 less medals. Like that's about it. I feel like, you know, that's a fair exchange, but I'm gonna do my best to just kind of thread the needle and at the very least always spend 800 on the artifact side and 600 on the unit side. So for units, I'm probably gonna focus mostly on the camouflaged Marco that dresses like Santa Claus, and the penguin, because the penguin has the better passive, the possession bonus, and the Marco, I'm serious, man, I feel like he's great. I still haven't used him, but just knowing that he's a Marco, and seeing the free skills that he has makes me want to pick him. And also the holiday tree, I don't know, man, these, only the first event where the artifact came out seems super overpowered, and then when the second one came out, I'm like, okay, that's pretty strong too. But now I feel like they need to like put some stuff. Before, we were really in need of warp, so when the warp one first came out, it was amazing. But here I see the teleport, I see the medals, teleport again, more medals, and then gold in the bottom. I mean, not bad, you know, I mean, gold at 9-star. So it's useful and all. I feel like if I end up landing on the teleport to be the last thing, it's not so useful. Like I could just level up a unit or something. Not the craziest buff there is, but yeah, that's where I am. Also, the jar looking event one, I almost have that one. And then there's like the black sun looking one. I'm probably gonna level that one up as well. But then that's about as far as I'm gonna go. Again, like I said, you could only farm about 60 to 90 of the event artifacts. So kind of just count the amount of days that are left. If you are like missing 1,000 artifacts, you're not going to be able to level up whatever artifact that is. So focus on whichever one's closer to leveling up, or whichever one's closest to 10 stars, so you could just stop worrying about it anymore. At some point I was like almost done with all the artifacts and only had to worry about the new ones, but that's not the case anymore. Also remember that you're going to go ahead and get a whole lot of soldier pieces. I mean, yes, they're going to be random, but we're going to have to need all types of soldier pieces, 1,000 of each if you're trying to 10-star enhance any of your troops. And then you're going to need a whole lot if you're trying to enhance your war books. So I think it's what, like 150 of each. So if you're still trying to enhance your war books, there's that. So this has been your boy, Anecdotal. And if you like this video, man, make sure to like it, share with anybody from the MSI community, and of course, don't forget to make yourself known. And comment down below. Peace.